Welcome to the Golf Social Podcast, where I, Toby Elodie, and Michael Tilcock share the stories of people who love golf so that we can inspire more people to play the game that we love, for better or worse. Please give us a follow on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Golf Social TV. We hope you enjoy. Right, guys, we're back with an exciting episode with the Golf Noobs. I am unbelievably excited to get you two jokers on this podcast, particularly for the shittest major of the year, which is the PGA Championship. I wanted your expert advice on how I make some money out of it. Before we get into all of that stuff, we're going to do a little bit of an intro to, I think, what the Golf Noobs are.
What the Golf Noobs were.
And then I also want to get a little bit into who Gallers and Drainer are. Yeah, exactly. So Drainer, I'll let you go first. So what were the Golf Noobs?
What weren't the Golf Noobs? The Golf Noobs were two young men or medium-aged men in a house in South London, scrapping it out on the internet, trying to pick the winner of each golf tournament every single week. We had a good time. We disbanded. Gallers went to China, and then he went to America, where he is now. And we did not have the technical skills to facilitate the Golf Noobs across continents.
Right.
So we packed it in. But yeah, we're still good friends. We still talk about golf, just not on the internet anymore.
So it wasn't that the demand wasn't there. It was that the
demand was heavily there.
Maybe the demand was too high.
Demand was very high. The demand is still high.
The country.
Yeah, we occasionally post the odd video of us going to Portugal. We get upwards of 4 comments saying, "Where are the Golf Noobs? What are the Golf Noobs doing these days?" That's some of the things you can hear. And yeah, we're still about. We're still alive. The Golf Noobs are alive. Is Gallers dead? No.
Is Gallers dead?
Is Gallers dead? Gallers is alive. We've found Gallers. So
you alive, Gallers?
Just about. Yeah, I've survived a lot if you think about it. Because I basically took the COVID journey straight into China, hit Wuhan, tried to escape China through the US. Then obviously they can't handle fucking anything over here. So.
Fell through a table.
You didn't. Please tell me that's a joke. You didn't actually end up in Wuhan.
I did visit Wuhan a year later. Yes. So I saw the skeleton, I suppose, of all those manned army tents they set up for the temporary hospitals. It was nice place. Not a lot there actually. It's a big lake.
You like living in places where there's not very much stuff, in the middle of America, aren't you? Not much going on.
Right in the middle. No.
Yeah, where are you in America?
Just outside of St. Louis, baby.
St. Louis, baby. That is the Midwest.
We are deep in the Midwest. The gateway to the West, I believe, St. Louis is.
Attempting to get yourself some sort of work permit, so you better not say anything too controversial. Otherwise, they might,
a good point. Yeah.
Come and
if
get
this
you.
Goes viral, then we're going to
don't go. We can't go viral. Whatever we do, let's make sure we don't go viral.
Keep it neat. But the NSA will find you regardless, mate. So I wouldn't worry about going viral or not. They've got. They will search every end of the internet to find you.
They've probably seen the Golf Noobs, in fact, already.
That's why you're struggling so much. You might need to edit that bit out about Wuhan.
Why?
Because they can get your voice pattern plus Wuhan.
Loads of bats. How many bats have you eaten?
They're gonna chop it up and say, "I killed the bat in Wuhan."
That's a good thing. It's about having gone and visited the bat. Yeah, exactly.
Gallers found bin Laden.
Is he dead? No. Sorry about that.
Before we jump into the PGA, which I really do want to, I'm going to alternately go betwixt the two of you to work out why you should have any opinion about golf betting, right? So you will answer the same question each, but I will go across the both of you. So this is our part breaker section, which we do with everyone that we come in with. So I'm going to start with you, Gallers. First question. What is your handicap?
Good question. Official V-Par handicap, I think right now we're repping 17.6, I believe.
Fab.
It's not a great handicap.
No, you've been 18 handicap for 15 years, haven't you?
Pretty much. It's not far
no higher, no lower. Just,
there you go, 17.6. I don't know if you can see it.
17.6. I can see why you have the coveted Belia hat. That's fine. Drainer, what is your handicap?
Currently 11.2.
And improving.
On the way down, some might say. But yes, 11.2.
Very good. What golf club are you a member of, Drainer?
Currently a member of Wanstead Golf Club, the same one as Toby. Previous member of Shirley Park Golf Club in Croydon, and originally a junior member of Bedford Golf Club in Bedford.
Very good.
Didn't play there very much, but was member for 8 months.
Excellent. Very good. Gallers, same question.
Fortunately, not a membership right now. Playing most of my golf out here in St.
With
Louis.
With your wife's father.
Yeah, with the father-in-law, a golf club called Belk Golf Club. If you want to look it up.
Belk.
Belk, B-E-L-K, like an elk but with a B.
Okay. Any good? Good track?
No. It's very easy. You could, assuming you're a decent golfer, I'm sure you boys could go around there in pretty
Stephanie's
subpar
dad
conditions.
doesn't have any penalty shots, does he?
You sick bastard.
Oh, not Stephanie. Sorry.
Wow.
That's your
bringing
ex-girlfriend.
up ex-wife.
Whoa, whoops, sorry about that.
That's a different podcast, guys. Yeah. It's not ex-girlfriend's podcast.
You got the wrong guy. I was all a bit excited being live on air and said Gallagher's ex-girlfriend. Don't show this to Lindsay. That'll be awful.
She's gonna
Lindsay's dad doesn't do penalty shots, does he?
No penalty shot. So water is 100% removed from the water, pretend it never happened. But bunkers, you have the option. So you can take it as it lies, or you can just take it out and give it a whack. So it's been some good ones.
I presume
no gimmies, no gimmies on the green.
Right. So that doesn't influence your VPAR handicap at all, right?
I genuinely I do play by the golf rules.
Gallus, what is the lowest round you've ever scored?
Officially a 78, age 17 round.
Holy shit.
Ramsdale Park Golf Club. That's when I could play golf a little better.
That's very good. That's 78. Very good. Drainer.
I think I've shot 5 over at Shirley Park, so 75. And I think I've shot 76 at Wanstead off the yellows during a very relaxed afternoon.
That's good. That's very good.
Yet to shoot anything under sort of 78 under extreme pressure.
On the white tees, correct.
On the white tees.
Yeah, very good. All right. Drainer, your preferred post-round tipple.
I got into a Gunners when I was at Shirley Park, but I'm too scared to ask for it at Wanstead, so I would like that. But as I'm too scared, I'll have a Guinness.
You'll have a Guinness?
I had a Guinness with 4 very old men after my round on Monday, and they all seemed very impressed with me.
Congratulations. Gallus.
So whatever the lager is in the bar, depending on where I am, I'll try and pick the local ale potentially. But
nice.
Yeah,
but if they don't have that, lager.
Give me a Stella Artois on tap, please, Barkeep. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Similar question, Gallus. Best post-round meal at a golf club?
Jesus. Okay. I went. I did the little golf tour with my dad. My dad plays on some Scottish golf society. We did West Lancs and some of those courses out there. So there's all that classic. You go out and play far too many holes, 54 holes or something a day, and then come back and they put you on a meal. It was some sort of Wagyu steak combination. Phenomenal. Yeah.
Very
high
up.
Wagyu
you expect
steak?
That? You don't like Wagyu steak, do you?
I'll have a big slab of meat after 36 holes of bad golf. Yeah, for sure.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's phenomenal.
Really nice.
Drainer, what do you think?
I prefer to get really pissed without eating anything, and then come home and eat probably like a curry or a Chinese, or a big something really big, really pissed, and then fall asleep at about 6:30 with it like all on the table, whatever it is, as long as it's big, and then followed by a big sleep.
Nice.
That's what
I've seen that. I've seen that live. Yeah,
we used to live together. There's a huge burrito followed by sleeping next to it.
Right, experienced. Gallus can experience that. Right, okay. 2 more, and then we're getting onto the PGA.
Lovely.
Drainer, What golf course do you dream of playing?
Ooh, I would like to play. Well, actually, in November, in America, I'm hopefully going with my friend Bim to do a few golf courses, and we want to play TPC Sawgrass.
Very good.
And
Lovely.
I've just emailed them about the Pete Dye double, and it's $1,500 for two people for 2 nights and 2 rounds. So that's quite a lot of money, isn't it? But I'm determined to do that and play, where they play the players.
Good Lord. I
yes,
mean, two people, 1 night, 2 rounds. Is that what you said?
2 people, 2 nights, 2 rounds, $1,500 each with a breakfast and a caddy.
That's a lot.
That's not outrageous, though, is it? Like to
Well,
play.
depends if you don't get paid in dollary dues, though, do you? So, it's not quite. You're out there. You're out there with the dollars in your pocket, aren't you?
Or not.
Yeah.
Or not, maybe.
Okay, Gallers, same question. The golf course you dream of playing.
That's a good question. I mean, I've ticked one of them off. St Andrews is pretty phenomenal. But if we're talking America, you know which one I really like to play is it's in Vegas. It's called like Wolf Creek or something, and it's got some like crazy ass tees that are like 200 feet in the air in the greens way. It's like cut deep into that valley out in Vegas. That one looks pretty cool. But cutting that, probably Pebble Beach. If you're out here, you just got to tick it off, I suppose.
Nice.
You're on first name terms with Pebble.
Yeah, me and Pebble.
Mr. Beach to you, Drainer. You don't refer to
country
Pebble.
club, yeah.
I just play Pebble.
What are you doing a weekend? Just going down Pebble.
Just go to fuck Pebble.
Just have a game Pebble.
Final question. Gallus, who is in your perfect 4-ball?
Who is in my perfect? Yeah, are we talking purely golfers?
Gallers and Gallers.
Yeah, no, this is you take it wherever you want. I've had brothers, like only being the 4 brothers. I've had Tiger and Phil and blah blah blah. Wherever you want to go.
Gallers, I'll tell you who Gallers is not taking is his brother. Gallers is
brother's too good.
He's very good at. What's your brother play off?
He's off 2, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
wow.
always just beating Gallers relentlessly.
Hitting it further than me as well. It's embarrassing.
No, that's aggro, mate.
Take him.
Who would I take? Well, I think my golfer. I'll take a golfer, and then we'll venture off into the
definitely
outside world. Golfer's Johnny Vegas, no question. Old school golf new followers will understand the what's the word? The sentimental value between Johnny Vegas, and he's a phenomenal bloke, and he's got that kind of Venezuelan swag. I imagine he's probably quite a fun guy to play golf with.
Swaggy.
So Johnny Vegas, top bloke. Bear Grylls, I don't know if he plays golf, but he'd be on the 4-ball.
Gallus thanked Bear Grylls in his dissertation in the inside of his. You really do like Bear Grylls, don't you?
He's a good bloke. Probably, Bear Grylls.
He can't play golf, can he?
He could. If not, we can just get him to stick him out there and see if he can find some animal, somewhere. He'll come back with some stories, won't he? We'll meet at 18. How'd you get on, Bear? Great. Found a crocodile on the 18th. Yeah, we'll take Bear.
Okay, Bear Grylls is coming,
And then Louis Theroux, just to keep me in check. As I could be, I need some, I might be playing well at some point, so I might have a lull in the round. So just to fire up some stupid questions with Louis, I think would be nice.
Yeah.
Especially Johnny Vegas is hitting it way past, Yeah, that's the 4-ball, I think.
Brilliant. That is unique. Drainer. Your perfect 4-ball, mate.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can do any better than that. I'll take a golfer. We'll take Kiradesh Afi Barnrat.
Good choice.
Very good, big fan of Afi Barnrat. Got an interesting style, likes cars, looks like he likes to laugh. Doesn't seem to give too much of a fuck.
No, he'd be great crack.
Take him for a few tips. I'm going to be wanting some tips on the way round. Then we will take Alan Shearer, childhood hero.
Wow.
Pretty good at golf, I've heard from all accounts.
Nice.
And then Keith Lemon.
He can't play golf.
That's all right. We'll take Keith Lemon.
Why Keith Lemon?
Don't know. Just thought that just to balance the books a bit. We've got Alan, who's going to be reasonably serious, but we want to get him laughing, don't we? So we'll take Lemon, and Lemon can just piss about. So me and Barnrat will be like taking it serious. Like Barnrat won't care.
No.
Alan will be taking it very seriously and trying to win. So I'll beat Alan. I'll get tips off Barnrat, and then Lemon can just piss around.
Very good.
There you go.
Love that.
Try and
Beat Alan up. I think you'd have a tough time beating Alan. But
what about Jimmy Bullard? Your mate Jim?
Nah, not too sure. He's all right, but no,
Too silly for you.
He actually he could replace Lemon.
Yes,
that's
a better football.
Yeah, probably, let's take Bullard. We'll leave Lemon behind. Actually.
Yeah, Lemon was too rogue for me. Too rogue. Right. So let us talk PGA, guys. So as we said in the green room, as I would fondly mention it, do you any kind of alternative views to the fact that the PGA is the worst major of all of them?
It is the worst. It is definitely the worst major. I prefer the Players.
No, you don't.
I do. I like the Players. I like ones that are at the same course. So I like the Players. I know the course. I like the Players. Yeah, it's fine. It's just a different course every year, which sort of freaks me out a bit. And I don't know the courses. Yeah.
Well, we have no affiliation to any of the courses, right? Like the course this week looks very cool, and it was the shitty one that Jason Duffner won on 10 years ago, whatever it was. And he put on an iron masterclass, but it was all trees and fucking no bollocks. I think the last 2 years of PGA Championship I've kind of enjoyed because it's been rogue as shit, like Phil winning, and then Justin Thomas and Mito Pereira and all that nonsense.
I will say,
remember that he hit that low squeezy one, didn't he, into the water? God. That was sad, wasn't it?
I will say the schedule changes helped it, I think, because it's kind of like we get all that build up to the Masters. Everyone knows the Masters is the first major. Everyone fucking loves it. I love it. Probably my favourite, actually, Masters. And then you have the Masters, and then they've kind of squeezed it in just to like fill a void between the US Open and the Open, which are like the summer of golf, right? Everything. Then after that, you get a Ryder Cup or a President's Cup or whatever's going on. So I think rather than having this one at the end, which they've done for 20 years, it's a nice one to fit it in. Stick it in the middle.
Are you a golf noob? Are you a golf noob? Are you Gallers from the Golf Noobs?
But it tunes the lads up as well, especially with the live guys who are getting none of this competitive round. Everyone's like, oh, they're shit. They're not getting competitive golf. You get to see them at least. So, okay, if Brooks turns up again, everyone's going to be like, oh, my God, he's the best player in the world again.
I'm all in on that.
Change.
I'm all in on that because it had such little relevance. Once the Open was done, I didn't care about golf until the Ryder Cup. So, it's had such a serious relevance change, and also you then get, not that anyone has to care about the playoffs, but you get the playoffs in August, so it kind of, it now fits. So, so golf course is very different to 2013 when Duffner won it, and he could just pat his way around, blah, blah, blah. So what we're going to do is go through our favourites of the little favourite category that we think is there. We're going to give you a mid-tier for you to have a little go on, and we're going to have some absolutely speculative swing for the fences takes. I am going to go to you first, Drainer, because I know you were the first on the WhatsApp group to have a little punter, so you've got your picks picked. So who is in your favourite category?
So I'd like to put it out there that I think Scotty Scheffler is going to win. Just to let you all know, he's literally been on every single leaderboard I've ever seen. I think he shot 65 the other day and said like he had a bad round. So he's like, I didn't have a good round today, just shot 5 under.
I could choose 65 around there though.
I don't know about that. So I think he's going to win. If I had to pick out him and John Rahm, go for him. I think he's going to win.
But don't you think his putting in particular at the Masters looked shaky AF?
He does look a bit, but he's so good that all he does, if he just changes his putting a little bit, he will just win. So like lots of people have changed lots of things about their game or everything goes wrong. He has God on his side as well, and that's quite a vital part of life, of course. So yeah, I had a good look at it. I don't like Colin Morikawa. I don't think he's playing very well. I don't believe in Jason Day. He's ill.
But just before you move on and dress down the whole field, just to
we're doing favourites here. Come on.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay, fine. Do you want my favourite?
No, that is your favourite. Scotty is your favourite. But
no. That was just clearing the air. My favourite. That was just a small rant. My favourite has got a new driver in the bag.
Right.
He has made 24 cuts in a row.
Mm-hmm.
He's mates with Kevin Kisner.
That's not
He's
worth anything.
small. He's being heavily bet on.
Okay.
Even Steve Bamford is tipping him. He was
Oh my
20 to
God.
1 at one point.
Yeah.
He's now 16 to 1 or maybe even 14 to 1. Gal has even mentioned him in the pre-match
my God.
lobby. I
Okay.
believe that
Okay.
Xander Schauffele is going to win this golf tournament with my strongest
Xander.
confidence. His finishes are 10th in the Master, 4th, 2nd. Golfer gonna win.
I don't see a
Yeah.
one. I don't see a one on there though. You've lifted up a lot of numbers. None of
He's
them
done a
start
few
with
ones
one.
though. He's done some ones
He
in the
hasn't
past.
done enough.
He's done some old ones. He's done 7 or 8 ones, hasn't he?
He's done
Knocking
PGA ones, but he's not done a major
Not
one.
done a big one.
No. I think
he's a battler. I reckon.
No,
he's
I
my guy.
have to say, Drainer, bedwetter Xander is not appropriate on this show. Like the geezer cannot close for shit. Like,
Is that what you honestly think? No closing ability.
He cannot close.
I've heard a lot of people talking about that you need a sort of an all-round game though. He's kind of that guy, is he not? Like he's not amazing and he doesn't have like a number one skill set.
He hasn't hit it great off the tee this year, but he is.
But he's
ready.
just solid, right? He's
number one from inside 3 foot. That doesn't sound like a bedwetter to me.
That
sounds
you got to hit it to 3 feet first, though.
Thank you, Gallers.
Very true. And he's number one from 150 to 175 yards. Sounds like
that's a big,
good thing to have, doesn't it?
What about 149 yards?
No, that's terrible. That's Phil Mick. He's terrible. Yeah, he's terrible. He's absolutely terrible. If Phil Mick's not in the stats, that would be Phil Mick, I think.
Yeah, Phil Mick has not got the full stat package that we require to evaluate him. Okay, so Xander's your pick. So you're actively not picking Scotty Scheffler, and you're taking Xander Schauffele.
We can't go on a golf tips show and pick Scotty
Scheffler. I just want to be clear. I'm not saying that's right or wrong.
He's who I think is going to win.
But you're not saying he's going to win. So you're actually
what
not
he's saying
win.
is he's not going to bet him at 7.5 to 1. But he's saying if you want to do that,
if you've got £10 and you want the most likely
you want
outcome and you want £80, you should put those pounds on Scotty Scheffler. If you want a better option.
So for Xander, then you're not going to take him each way because there's no value in that.
Hell no! Are you crazy?
Correct. So you're taking.
Whoa! You say there's no value, but we've just at nauseum given off how consistent he is. Though if he's to finish in top 10, so surely if you're going to bet him,
does he play on the Euro?
Yeah, but how much? Okay.
Kiridesh at nauseum.
So
I think it's kind of like in a way, it's a safer bet to.
If I was
bet.
Wait. So, but hold on a second. How much money have I got to put on Xander Schauffele each way to make any kind of decent return? I've got to put 50 quid.
That's as much as if you were to be able to depends. Or £2 if you want. It doesn't matter, does it?
Okay,
the odds don't change.
Fine. No, but you fucking what is it? 6th of your odds or a 5th? It's not a good take.
You're going to get 2.5 to 1 or something.
You've got £100 in your bank account and you if you live in a bush, if you're watching this from a bush,
put it all on Scotty. Get a hotel room.
If you live in a bush, don't listen to any of these tips. Put it all on Scotty Scheffler.
Get a big hotel for a week.
If you live in something slightly larger than a bush, then maybe put £50 each way on
Xander. Okay, I'm not accepting that at all. It's an absolutely shocking call to put each way on Xander. Gallers, who of all the favourites is gonna win the PGA?
Knows, who are you gonna pick?
Right, this is quite stupid actually. So again, I actually agree with Drainer's sentiment. If I was to just completely say fuck the rest of the board, you got one goal for one pick. If not, your wife gets punched in the head. I think I'm going with Scheffler for the pure reason that, again, I kind of agree with what Drainer says. If you're coming into a major, you don't want to be tweaking driver swings, iron swings, like working on something big. The man literally just has to hold more putts, and he pretty much wins every single golf tournament he plays. Tee to green, amazing, and then around the green, man, that guy's wedges are so good.
He loves a little chip, doesn't he?
But he can hit those little low spinny ones. It's the big
under pressure chips, up and down
shots. When he won the Masters, he was just
from the god down in the hole.
Yeah. So I do agree with that, but again, I'm not betting anyone at 7. Jesus, dogs off. 7.5 to 1. Not betting it.
Not doing it. Okay.
Not Ben Rahm. Don't know why. Just hope he doesn't win. And Rory is a loose cannon at the minute. No idea what the hell's going on with him. He's either he might win by 10.
Yeah.
Or he might miss the cut. So
Yeah.
I don't believe this bollocks that he's been to Tiger Woods' house and Tiger's fixed him. Has he fucked? Tiger can't walk. He's not even playing anymore. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on.
So who are you taking then?
I also am going to bet Sanders.
Yeah, golf noobs, Steve Bamford.
Oh my God.
And full disclosure, I've not spoke to anyone to train
No, we haven't. Yeah.
And
it's Schauffele time, baby. Schweefly.
Yeah, man. He's just for the solid. You know what it is? He'll be there. There's no chance
he will not give up. He doesn't give up.
He's just going to be there. So like he may have he'll be there. He'll be between. I reckon he'll be 4 off the lead on Sunday, either leading or fall back, and then you don't know what you're going to get from him. He may. Can I just done many times.
Can I just be completely clear? What you just said was the person that you picked to win a major will be 4 back on Sunday.
No. Within like a 4 shot threshold.
He'll be there. He'll be battling. He'll be there.
And that's all you want. You want a Sunday sweat. Sweat with an Olympic champion, I mean.
He can't close from 1 up, let alone 4 back. He's a flake.
He's not a flake. I don't think you can call him a flake, but
Cadbury's flake.
Steely-eyed man. Have you seen his? He's like.
What's he looking at? Steely-eyed. He melted. He melted in front of a slight precursor to one of my picks. He melted in front of Wyndham Clark.
Yeah, but that's like Wells Fargo. He's never melted down in front of like a. He's never been leading a major going into the back 9 by like 2 or 3, has he?
He has led the Masters. He has been 1 up, like 1 shot better.
That was that mad one, right? Though when but that was the one where there was like Cantlay and Brooks and when was that? When who
Tiger?
Yeah, and it was that mad one where there was like 6 or 7.
He's been there. There's a lot of people that haven't been.
I agree.
He's been there quite a few times, and eventually.
The other thing as well, this course is a complete unknown with the redesign, so I'm kind of just like hedging my bet that Xander does everything pretty well. If it plays super long, he's not going to be like at any disadvantage. If it plays real fucking
golf noob seal of approval.
Yeah, he's in
the golf noob seal.
You're gonna get a sweat. If you turn on Sunday, you'll see.
Come on then, Toby. What's the win then?
Right, I am picking Xander's mate, Patrick Cantlay.
Oh, boo!
I don't want to back him. So I tell you where my
bottler.
I'll tell you where my head's at. I don't know.
Yeah,
John Rahm is actually going to win it because I just think there's this narrative that golf needs where John Rahm is going to chase the calendar slam. And I feel like golf has this way of generating things.
He's got the Masters hangover.
No,
don't be stupid.
I think he's had enough time off to still be an excellent golfer and do it. So I think Rahm's actually going to win it, and we'll have this whole like, holy shit, he's going to the US Open, blah blah blah. But actually, the complete flip side of that coin is the worst story that golf could have is that Patrick Cantlay does a 6-hour round and wins on Sunday.
That would be great.
It'd be like the anti-story.
Yeah,
he bottled the Masters, didn't he? Did he?
No, he's never. He was in that mix. He was in the
same mix. And I looked him in the eyes, and he looked like he went white like a ghost.
He was a shot up on the 15th, and then melted 16, 17, and then he was done. So I know he has frailty, but I think he, in exactly the same way as Xander, he does everything well. And also, I think if he gets the last group on Sunday, he will slow play whoever's closest to him to fucking death, and he will sneak it.
I followed Cantlay. I was actually a very big fan of Cantlay when I didn't understand who or what he was, and then I followed him a lot. And he actually Cantlay, and he doesn't do as well as he should do, which makes me think that he's not going to do well ever. But in theory, he's very good at everything, and he should just win loads of stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like he should.
Do you know what I mean? If he had the right mentality, I feel like he would have won absolutely loads of things.
But
he's a beast in match play, though.
And he's the perfect.
You would not want to play him in match play. Wow,
he's the perfect PGA champion. Like he will never, he will never win the Open. He will never win the green jacket, and he will never win the US Open. But he is the perfect one-time major, which is what the PGA is here for. So I I can just see that.
What
What
odds are we
price is he?
saying?
It's 20
Yeah,
to
what
1,
price?
isn't
He was.
he's
What
not
did I
that
get him
high.
at? So
He's
he's
20 to
just
1.
on the edge of the favourite.
Right now.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
I think that's good value to
20
me.
to 1.
That's 20's not bad because I saw him at like 16, 15. I was like, I'm not betting him at that.
I'm just going to check why.
Scotty Scheffler's going to win anyway, so it's all.
It's all irrelevant. We may as well turn it off now, haven't we?
Should we
Right,
just
boys,
cut
been
the-
a pleasure.
cut the-
Thanks,
very
guys.
good,
Don't
enjoyed
put
that.
your money anywhere else, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Right, let us do then. What did I have? I'm just going to check what I got him at. I got him at 20.
That's a good price, actually, I must admit.
We're going to get rid of any of the other people that are knocking around in there.
Right.
Finau's
So-
too nice. Jason
So
Day
yes,
too ill.
so there are two people we need to talk about. We'll get to Jason Day in the next bracket. Finau and Rory are the only two. Like I think Rory's head is done, so I think he might get back in time for Hoylake, but I can't see him mentally.
Did he win it at Hoylake before?
He did. Correct.
I thought, right? St George as well. Was that someone else?
No, St George is someone else. He's only won at Hoylake.
I've been to Hoylake actually. I saw when Tiger. Who won it when I went?
Like he said today, if my career ends today, it's been a fantastic success.
Yeah, you're lying.
That's not what you want to hear, is it?
It's not confident. Not
He's
confident.
a liar. He's a liar, though.
He's a liar. He is a liar.
Okay, so Rory's out. So Rory's no good. Why is and a liar? Why is Tony Finau not going to win it? Because he's
too nice. He's too nice. If someone else is like in the going down the back nine, he's just going to be like, "Oh, why don't you win? He'll be all right." He'll just go off with his kids and have a nice time. He hasn't got the.
Jump in here. My second pick is Tony Finau.
Ooh, boy!
Wow. Okay.
You think nice Tony's going to win? He's too nice, isn't he?
He's too nice.
He might win the Bahama Open or whatever the Mexico one.
The man has just out fucking performed John Rahm down the stretch. A tournament we could say is meaningless or whatever. The man is statistically the best tee to green golfer we have going on.
Yes,
right?
when he's playing in the Piranha Open. He's not good enough.
This is the argument, isn't it? You mean not good enough? How can you call Tony
he is good enough?
not good enough?
He's just too nice. He's just
wrong. He is in the form of his life.
If he can win 9 titles at the Piranha Open, that's enough for his 7 kids.
He stays away from the crap. He doesn't get in the media booth. He just sits with his family, eating Polynesian meals. We've got to do it for the island countries. Hawaii is a state too.
Right? Correct.
Piranha Open. That's why.
That's why he likes the Piranha Open.
I
disagree with all of this. His putting has come on leaps and bounds in the last year. I don't know if he's changed something. I do, but I really think in this tournament that could exemplify tee to green going, and then around the green he's improved loads. He actually holds putts now, which is quite jarring to watch. But I think amongst all those players, Morikawa, Day, even Xander, even Cantley, you can put all them together. You give me Finau from 10 feet. For some reason at the minute, I don't know if it's because he's just clear-headed and he doesn't involve himself in all this live crap. He just lives good life and, pumps out more kids. I just think he's going to get in a place that's easy. There's nothing bothering me. If he loses, he doesn't care.
He's happy with 5th.
Exactly.
Okay.
But he also might just win by 4 shots.
So here's my take on what Finau's week is going to do. Right, Finau in the first 3 rounds will shoot an obscene number. It will be something like a 63 or a 64. Like he will do that because that's what Finau's about. His final round will not be lower than 70. So if Finau gets to the point on Saturday night where he only needs to shoot a 70 or a 71, I agree with you. I think he'll close it out. But if he has to chase, he cannot shoot a 64 on a Sunday.
I don't agree with that. I feel like because he's a guy kind of guy
can do anything. He just doesn't care enough.
No, it's not true. He's won enough
care
that
about anything. You look at his face when he goes around the golf course. No. He's just like, "Ooh, that's nice."
If he's 3 back going into the back 9, he's just not going to play to the middle of the greens. He'll go firing at pins. He might finish.
That's bad.
That's bad. No, because he can. He might finish 55th,
when he plays in the Piranha
or he
Open,
might
like bowls where the ball goes in. He's too used to playing the Piranha Open.
He's a different golfer, even a year on than last year. I think he's a different golfer. He's mentally much stronger than 25. I got him.
25.
I think it's fair enough.
Too low. 40 to 1. 40 for Finau. That's what you want.
If it's 40 to 1, now I won't be making.
Yeah, then that'd be it. That'd be a good.
25
is good.
40 for Finau.
But as a mid tier, I think that's actually fairly good value. So go on, Drainer. Who's your mid tier value bet?
Okay, well, I actually have both of mine are above 50 to 1, so I'll
Oh
pick one of
crap!
them.
So you've skipped the mid tier and you've
yeah,
gone long. Okay.
The other two that I've got written down here are a big question mark next to their odds. One says Dustin Johnson, and it says 30. So seems to say 30 to 1 next to him, which is quite strange considering
big number.
he's Dustin Johnson.
Mhm.
So
He
I
doesn't
don't
give a
mind the
fuck. I
idea
can
of
tell you
that.
that for free.
Yeah, he really doesn't give a fuck. And
What
then
about Tony Finau?
Justin Thomas has got a 30 to 1 written
Fuck off,
down
did he?
next to him as well. Yeah,
Yeah, he's dropped.
30 to
30s.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is so.
Wow.
I don't know. But I'm not interested in either of them.
Okay.
Spieth's got a bad
Is he
wrist.
mentally ill? Is he mentally ill, Justin
I don't
Thomas?
know.
Why
If
does he
Spieth-
not win every week?
I don't know. He's not playing very well at the moment.
His
He's trying to
putter-
change loads of
his
stuff.
putter
Too
is
busy
fucked.
in the gym on
The-
Instagram.
TikTok.
The only thing about Justin is that he is the best wedge player on the planet at the moment. But
And he's the
putting-
defending champ.
He gets
with
hot.
the
He's
Shot
one of the
pieces.
best.
defending
Anyway,
I'd love
go on
to
in, trainer.
For,
So-
I'd love to go for Spieth. He's got a bad wrist, and this man, the man I've gone for, is an absolutely crazy pick here.
Come on in.
He's friends with a lot of those people I just spoke about.
No, you haven't picked Ricky.
He likes to wear orange
Oh
hats.
my god, he's picked
No
Ricky.
way.
And I've been looking at his results. 6
You've
out of the
lost your
last
mind.
8, he's been in the top 15. And he has
That's-
all the abilities needed to be a major winning golfer. He's on the way back.
Incorrect.
Last week was Jason Day with the big story of, he's won for the first time in 1,000 days. This is going to be
Redemption
another
year.
one. This is going to be
Oh,
redemption
God.
double. We're going to see the
Redemption
redemption
year.
double. Ricky Fowler,
No.
super shit,
Incorrect.
sorted himself out, played here before, finished 19th, comes here
No.
this year,
No,
puts them all in like he used to,
no,
and he wins.
incorrect.
Ricky,
The
the boy Fowler.
The worst take about everything you just said was none of it was even top 10. Like
Yeah,
he hasn't made a
Nothing
top
close
10.
to winning.
Yeah,
Not
I had
even
to fiddle,
near.
I had to fiddle with the stat to get it 6 out of 8 and top 15. He had a couple of top 10s in there.
Yeah, I think
boy
Ricky.
Fowler.
I think Ricky is a great
Can't
shout
be
for the
asked.
top 20, but that is it. Like, boy is not going to win the tournament.
The
Just
boy's
isn't.
not long enough. He's
Not long
long
enough.
70
Correct.
to 1.
Correct,
70 to
Gallus.
1.
He is no.
Ricky
We
Fowler.
have remember,
He's
Drainer.
missed his era.
On this golf course, there are 2 600-yard par 5s.
Yeah.
Ricky
Longer.
can't get there. Cannot get there.
That's
Not-
fine. He'll
To be
Not
fair, I
possible.
don't think
and he'll
most
put
of
it
the
in.
field will get there. He's just not. He's not long enough. I agree. He's been playing well. It's Ricky Fowler. We're not talking about someone who's won multiple majors like 10 years
back.
ago. We're talking about
Ricky's
Ricky Fowler. Who
Ricky's
flew
semi-back.
to players age 12.
Yeah,
Won a
he won the
fucking-
players.
Won a piranha
It's
age
12.
15. Like,
Yeah, he's won a few piranhas. He's won. Has he won more golf tournaments than Tony Finau? Yes
Like-
or no?
Probably not. Tony's won
No,
like 4 times.
I
It's
don't
probably
think he
close.
has.
Let's have a
Probably
look
very
at
close.
that. Come
I
on.
think
Tony's
they're
got
even.
4 times now.
Ricky Fowler.
In fact, Tony's won 4 times in the last year. So
American
I think-
professional golfer.
I think they're
Ricky
even.
Fowler.
I think they're
Gotta be
even.
close.
Let's have a
He
look.
never wins. This is the whole thing with Ricky. He never wins. Even when he was,
lovely.
even when he
He's
was
won-
Ricky Fowler, he never won.
He's
He's won 5 times.
Tony's definitely
not
got
very
5,
many.
I think.
I thought that'd be more than that.
And these were all
He's been
25 years ago.
4 top 10s in this year.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Flipping heck.
Ricky, your boy Fowler. When you
No.
see him
I-
racking those putts
I think Ricky is priced exactly right. So he's
What
going to
is his
tempt
price, Gavin?
70
50s.
to 1.
70s.
That's a good price.
It
Each
That
way
is-
price.
Fowler.
That is better,
He
yeah.
can't- But he can't
Tenner
win.
each way on Fowler.
I think you need
If you're
him.
in a bush, If you're in a bush,
He's a
Not
top
really
20.
not a good idea if you're in the bush.
He's a
No.
top 20
Uh,
bet.
Yeah,
He's a
but if
top
you're in the
20 bet.
bush, bet on him top 20.
Right.
to
Probably
miss the
get 4
cut.
to 1. He could.
Yeah, that's a good bet. I bet he's only going to be
Probably
2
plus
to
money.
1. Yeah.
It's plus money though to me.
I was looking at Cameron Young, but I thought it was a bit boring, so I went for Ricky Fowler.
He's
Yeah,
shaved his
I-
beard. He can't win.
He can't win. Yeah, he's changed too
Okay.
much. Right. So
Shaved his beard.
my mid-tier European qualifying aiming golfer
Mm.
is Max Homer.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm.
So
Talk
Max
to
Homer,
Max.
Mm.
Max Homer's at 33 is what I got him at. And I think that as a neat little, I picked Max. We did me and Tilcog did a 4-ball for the whole year of golfers who you think were going to win. And Max was in mine, and I had him pinned for the US Open at LA Country Club. But I actually think the boy, talk about well-rounded game, great putter when he needs to. A fabulous iron player.
He's pretty good at golf, isn't he?
He's a winner.
Got no
He does
problems.
win as well.
Boy can win.
He's probably won more than Ricky Fowler, hasn't he?
Well, and he can win in and he can win in tough fields. Boy can win in tough fields.
Yeah, he looks all right. The Masters had a bad start, didn't he? And then
can he win on the East Coast? Though that's what we're all asking.
That is
can
what
he win on the East Coast?
And can he turn up in a major? So he's never, ever, ever factored in a major, which is my big.
Win. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
He has bad Fridays.
Experience.
He has bad Fridays, bad Saturdays, and he gets himself out of contention. But I think this year he's going to lock in and fucking do it.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. He's down there.
So our little mid-tier crew is Ricky Fowler, Max Homer, and Gallas. What was yours?
Tony.
Piranha, king of the piranhas.
The piranhas. Right, here we go.
Tony's going to be so nice when he wins. It's going to be great. It's going to be
horrific.
Photo. Big fan, all the family in.
He can fit all his kids in that stupid trophy.
Destroy the green.
Right.
On the
so
green
let's
and destroy the green.
That's good. Kick it all up.
Yeah, rip it up. It's only just been down for 6 months. Let us then do we're long shots now, boys.
Right, Brandon Wu, 400 to 1.
Shut up.
No, that's not what I'm going.
Okay. So look, let me. That would be excellent. Let me kick off our long shots. So
come on.
I had two, but I'm going to pick the one I think is more likely because continental European players do not win the PGA apart from Martin Keimer. So my pick.
You said John Rahm was going to win.
Well, I'm slightly debating whether he's actually going to do it.
Came second at this thing.
Shut up.
My long shot is Wyndham Clark. I think he has a chance of actually doing it. Going from Wells Fargo, week off,
wow.
And then he's back in contention. I think the boy's hot.
What price is he?
He is 80s.
Okay. Wyndham. I got nothing against that. I just don't know if he can.
He's just.
The bloke's just won £5 million though. Is he a party boy? I can't really tell. He's got like a bit of a hybrid. Like could be a party boy, but could also go to bed and just bash the Bible. I can't figure out.
I don't even know what he looks like.
He's a very typical American looking.
Oh, it's him. Fuck off. He is boring.
Definitely wears
very. No, he's got more about him than Ricky Fowler.
That is a very boring golf.
Boy can hit the ball long. His approach play, like strokes.
Here we go. Here's a good article. How Ricky Fowler's putter helped Wyndham Clark become a PGA Tour.
There you go.
So there you go. What do you think? What do you think of that?
I think Wyndham Clark is a better approach player than Ricky Fowler. I think iron play he is outstanding.
What over 5 years? If you had a 5-year sample, Wyndham Clark, Ricky Fowler, you think Wyndham Clark?
No, the last 6 months. It's recency bias.
Okay,
He's got an arm lock. He's got an arm lock putter, which is cheating. So I think he's going to make some gains on that. I think he's going to be great. I think that's it. So Wyndham Clark. My proper outside long shot pick
is Brandon Wu.
No, was Adrian Maronk.
Yeah, I like.
I like Maronk. Yeah, I don't mind Maronk. Stick Maronk in a DraftKings team.
He's at 150 to 1. The guy bombs it to shit. Great out of the rough and scrambling. I think there's a good value top 20 kind of bet in there for
I don't mind. I love Maronk.
Yeah, I like a bit of Maronk.
Gallas
turns up as well.
He does turn up, and he won recently. Gallas, who's your long shot?
Full disclosure, this isn't a long shot. I do have a long shot, but this is the third guy I did bet. I think I got him at 55. I bet Decky. I'm not 100% happy with it, but
wow,
he's a good player, isn't he?
What did you get him at? 55? Did you say?
55, yeah.
Okay.
And I put a little each way on there. He turns up. I actually bet him out, not in play at the Masters. After that stupid rain delay, he came back. He was like 3 off the lead, and then for some reason Sunday just melted down. But obviously, there's this whole narrative with his neck, and he's fucked. He just plays well at majors.
If you have a bad heart, I wouldn't bet on Hideki Matsuyama.
He just plays well at majors.
He should come with a warning.
Yeah,
he can really tickle your bumhole, and then he falls apart.
But his major,
he could make 8 birdies in a row. Didn't he make 8 birdies in a row at the Masters? Something stupid.
Yeah, when he won it or whatever.
He's just like, what is he doing?
But he plays well in all conditions as well. If it's firm and fast, he's amazing around the green. If it's wet, the boy just fucking seeks pins with his irons. So I like Hideki.
I think Hideki does very, very ball strikers come out when the conditions are really fucking tough.
Yeah. So whatever happens with
Hideki
the
is a
weather,
ball
I think he's
striker.
lying.
And it's going to be cold. It's going to be really difficult, I think. And the boy can strike a ball. His putting's obviously shocking.
Yeah, that's
but
the issue. That is the issue.
He can ball strike. No, that's good. That's 55 to 1.
So yeah, that was just that's my kind of my
flyer.
third mid kind of team. Anyway, absolute wild man, Harris English. Fucking love him. 250 to 1, the biggest fucking noggin you've seen for a while.
Huge face.
Huge bad head.
Looks like a Minecraft character.
Talk about majors that no one will ever remember. Is this guy winning? Harris English he plays well for 4-round stretches, and then you'll see him miss 12 cuts in a row. But when he's on it, he's just a fucking machine. Like he hits it quite far for
like Patton Kazaya.
Yeah, he's a freak. But he's put him on the tour for like 25 years. You don't even know about him, and he just comes up and wins random events. So I think if you're taking like a complete lunatic long shot, 250 to 1, give me Harris English.
So he is the perfect player who will win a PGA Championship.
And you'll forget. It'll be like a pub quiz, pointless answer.
Who won
PGA Tour on the golf podcast, and you'll still forget.
You will indeed. Exactly. Yeah, you'll be sat in a pub, Gallers, and you'll be like, "Who the fuck did win it in 2023?" I don't fucking know.
Remember when we did that shit golf podcast? Who did you pick? And it won 250 to 1.
Pointless answer, Harris English.
Correct. And like he's 100% not going to win it because he's so fucking injured and shit. But
he's a pointless answer. It's a pointless
Harris English, the pointless answer.
But I don't know. Like none of these guys. Like I looked at Kurt Kitayama. They fucking players champ.
Going to win, isn't he?
He's a lunatic.
Actually, my third pick's going to win. I think this is it.
Well, you've said obviously.
Is it Brandon Wu?
You ready for
Come on in.
Brandon?
Come on, trainer. You're so excited.
No, it's not Brandon Wu. No, there's been no live knobs picked. So
pick a live knob.
Pick a live.
The story set up. Who wants to be the first live knob to win a major?
Is it
That's the big question.
Oh my God, you're taking Bryson.
No, we're not taking Bryson.
Well, who else is
He's got the same body shape as the previous winner.
Right.
Similar body shape. He looks a bit like Michael
Not Cameron. No. Oh. Not Phil.
No. His finishes, and this is some live finishes in here. Right. T3, T4, T3, T13, T11.
So T1,
T13,
that's
T13, T13, T13. He's finished. That's some pretty good finishes, though, right? 3, 4, 3, 13, 11.
Right.
He's a major champion. He's a mega knob. He's Patrick Reed.
Hey, I don't mind.
He's gonna win. He's 95 to 1.
Is he actually 95? I thought it was like 60.
He's so short. He's so short. It does. No, it does matter. He's too short, mate.
Everyone.
No,
you can't say that about Tony Finau, and he's flying 70 yards over Patrick.
You can't say that about Bryson. You can't say that about Phil. No. Like Phil can get it out there.
Yeah,
like Patrick Reed is short. Is so fucking short.
He is a knob though.
He's a huge knob, and he is a very determined knob. He's like the opposite of Tony Finau.
He likes being a knob,
You watch him scuttle up that leaderboard like a big frog.
It's the
what if it was him versus Ricky though? Who's like? Let's say it's him, Ricky, 1-2 going to the back nine on Sunday.
Patrick
Who wins?
Reed, the knob. He's gonna kick
the
him.
knob.
He'll kick him.
If you were going to give me, if you were going to ask me to bet on Patrick Reed or Ricky Fowler to win between the two of them, I would bet on Patrick Reed, like 100 million.
You're one to win.
Yes, it's fucking Patrick Reed, but the boy is so short he can't compete.
Can't get hung up on these distances.
He can. He's so shit for off the tee. He's so bad. He's so fucking bad.
Fourth in the Masters, being
not the same thing. No, I didn't say he was shit. I said he was shit off the tee.
It's a reasonably short course, the Masters as well. Everyone forgets that. It's not super long.
Correct. And his scrambling's good enough.
There you go. We'll
see.
I don't mind.
We'll see when they tee it up, when the knob tees it up.
The only
Are they
thing
wearing their live gear?
He'll be wearing the live gear.
Yeah,
I love that.
After he wins, he'll have something like 275 of his yardage of his driver on his chest or something.
What is he?
After he's heard this.
What team is he? Is he a bandit noob? What they called? Range goats.
Oh, and do you want my long?
No,
he's
not. He's not a range goat.
He's a smasher, isn't he?
No, I
think him. He's not the 4 aces, is he? That's
He might be,
Dustin.
actually.
Yeah, I think
I think it might be 4
flicker.
aces. That's Dustin,
One of the
him,
flickers.
Gooch, and
Oh no, Gooch is a range goat because Gooch is going to take him to the title, isn't he?
well,
Where's
Mad
Bubba
Gooch.
Watson? Where's Bubba Watson?
He's a range.
Gooch is-
Bubba Watson doesn't do anything anymore.
Bubba Watson is the range goat.
He
I
is
did
the
see-
range goat.
I did
Good
see a
Instagram.
photo of Phil Mickelson holding a bag of weed gummies
Yeah, what was
before the
that?
big.
Yeah.
That was strange, wasn't it? So maybe he's 225 to 1.
Like, I don't
That's a
mind
lot.
if someone puts 10 quid on
As
Phil
long
for a
as
top
they're not
20,
in a bush.
or a top 20.
As long
Like,
as you're
that's
not in a
better
bush.
money. That's better money than Scotty Scheffler to win. A top 20 for Phil Mickelson at
I'm
220
more
to 1
excited.
is better money than Scotty Scheffler to win. I reckon. I'll give it to you.
My final
on.
Mm.
bombs: Siwoo Kim 90 to 1. Pretty good player, playing quite well at the moment, and Bezaden now.
What's he
He's
at?
shorter than Patrick
He's
Reed.
300 to 1.
Is he really?
Oh
That's
my
quite-
Yeah,
God.
5
quite
for
bright.
each way.
That wouldn't be the worst because it's like if it plays really fucking hard and it's literally par
Exactly.
is like a good score.
It is
That's the game.
seems like a hard golf course.
It will be.
Bezaden Hoot.
Wow.
And Brandon Wu, of course. Don't forget Brandon Wu.
Fucking Brandon Wu.
Is he in the?
Right.
Is he actually in the?
Yes, he's 400
okay,
to 1.
in the field. I did wonder.
Sure.
And
he
Harold
is.
Varner's in there. You like
He
him
is.
as well?
Harold Varner's in there.
Good man.
Toby, can I ask you a question? Sorry.
You can, Gallus.
What do you think the winning score is going to be?
I would say it's going to play fucking long and fucking hard. So I'm going to say it's something. I'd be surprised if it was double figures under. So I'm going to take 9 under.
9 under. I'm going to go lower. I don't think it's going to play stupidly hard. 4 under par is the winning score.
Really?
Wow. That is tough. Go on, Drainer.
I've got no idea. I haven't looked at the golf course.
Go on.
Pick a number.
All I do.
25 under par. Ricky
all I've
Fowler.
all I've got is information is looking at last time's scores and they played here.
Drainer.
And the fact that it's got no trees.
Shut up. Pick a number.
Score. Yeah.
10. No trees.
Okay, perfect. Good move. That's good. You just took the upper. You were like, yeah, it's fine. 10's
Yeah,
good.
10 no trees.
Right.
Classic,
One
10 no
last
trees.
thing before we finish. We have not mentioned the current US Open, Matty Fitzpatrick. Current US Open champion, Matty Fitzpatrick.
He plays too much pressure on himself.
He plays well under shit conditions, like as in long golf courses that are tough. Like he proved that US Open.
Very far.
No, he doesn't.
Is it up 2 miles?
His long irons,
Yes,
his long
he does.
irons are off the chart.
Does he?
Yeah,
he does now.
Increases
Longer than
distance
Patrick Reed.
So much. That 9-iron, by the way, did that win shot of the year last year? It must have. Like the bunker.
Had to.
That watching that was unbelievable. Like I got a tingling feeling where I should.
That was a 9-iron out of a bunker from what 160 yards, I think it was.
Yeah, with that lip though, he had to like clip it so pure. Oh man, like pin eye.
Guy's a baller.
10 feet.
He very safe
bet.
bet. Top 10 for Matt Fitzpatrick. If you want the safest bet, Matty Fitzpatrick top 10.
I like it. I've got a road bet as well. We're talking about top continental Europeans, right? John Rahm is even money to be the top continental European golfer. Even money. The next best is Hovland at like 5 to 1, and then it's the fucking Scandinavian crew. It's Højgaard, Olsen, fucking Steven Jaeger. So like even money, so he doesn't have to win. He just has to beat Victor Hovland essentially. But,
wow.
So
mental.
I did
Good tip.
I put a weird amount of money on that. Far too much.
£2.
Oh, yeah.
£2 out of the bush.
Good. Right, boys.
Leave the rest of the money in the bush.
Any last takes on the PGA?
It's going to be
I
fun.
think we've done them all. It's another big golf competition. It'll be good watching. Everyone's in it. Glad to see
Did you just say it's another big golf competition?
Yeah. Another big
After
golf
Wyndham
competition. You don't like
Clark.
those small ones
You
after you've had a load of goes on those Piranha Cups, and it's nice to get back on one that really means something with a big old major trophy.
Great.
Rory, good or bad this week?
Good, better than you think.
I agree. I'm going good. Rory to
I
silence the haters.
Yeah.
Right.
Rory.
So comparatively bad. He's going to make the cut, but not figure. So that's bad in Rory's books. It's
50.
savage. I think genuinely, if I was going to put money on Rory at the beginning of the year or now, he's going to win at Hoylake. That's my That's my take. I think he's for whatever reason his year is going on to the Open. He's going to win it, and then everyone thinks he's going to dominate the Ryder Cup, and then we'll lose.
Victor Hovland's going to win the Open.
No chance, mate. Meltdown. Right. Yeah. Thank you, chaps. This was an absolute blast. I look forward to editing the shit out of it tomorrow. So thank you for that.
We'll we'll sound the horn for the golf noobs to if I can figure out the logins to
the conch.
I don't know. The login's something like Bubba Watson 117 or something.
Whoa! Don't let him in.
Shit!
Hey!
The noobs are all coming.
The noobs have come in.
You're gonna hack them you're gonna get hacked to pieces,
but
boys.
We'll see if we can post it or repost it. Whatever.
Will you send me a congratulatory text when Finau wins, Trainer, or not?
I will, and apologise to you.
Gallus, I will send you.
I
will
want both.
send you that.
I want both,
yeah, exactly.
And I will post it on the internet.
I'm
going to be going and do some serious analysis on driver distance of Patrick Reed, and I'll post that in the chat.
Please come back to us of your shitty data takes.
Manipulated data from 1999.
Right. Cheers, boys.